Healing Grasshopper here to do your yearly forecast for 2026, where we're going to be having a look at what the year holds for us. We'll be doing an 11 card spread designed to look at the overall energetic arc of the year ahead. As always, this reading is for your sun, moon, rising, and north node signs. And of course, if you're especially interested in romance, then that would be your Venus sign. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay? So a very frustrating thing happened to me. Like I'm trying to settle down from it. Um, that I did almost an entire reading for you and realized that the record button um, hadn't fully been pressed. So it was a really great message. So I really didn't want to start with new cards. Um, and I really feel that the message that I was conveying was important for you. So we are going to stick with the cards that we have. So let's go through it. Your first card is the energy that you're carrying into the reading. I mean, the year, which is the Eight of Swords. Um, the Eight of Swords depicts a person who feels restricted and constrained, uh, which is not surprising. We've all felt this way for the past handful of years, and that energy has been lightening as Pluto has entered Aquarius last year. You guys, Aries, have been the first last year to really feel the momentum of that change. And you've been enthusiastic about creating something new for yourself, right? So, how does that coincide with this energy that you're bringing in? The reason why you got this card is because this is acknowledging the fact that you are still somewhat affected by the difficulty that you went through in those 20 years. And all of us are learning at our own pace um, how to pick up the pieces from that, right? So this is the energy here that we are emerging from and shedding as we go along in the year. So even though you started last year uh, with a burst of energy, doesn't mean that you're unaffected by the difficulties that you've been through. Um, so your next card is the core theme for the year, which is the Seven of Swords, which is about your motivation. Well, your feeling um, of competition and rising above in whatever you're doing. Um, this is also the working harder, not smarter card. So if you're noticing my pauses, it's because I'm trying to retrieve what I said in my initial reading that didn't record, but it's not possible. So I'm just going to go from my intuition here. Bear with me, guys. Um, working harder, not smarter, right? which is important because in the past, things were so difficult for us that we were spinning our wheels and things were difficult for us. Now things are not so difficult. So now that we have an atmosphere of levity and ease, we can develop life hacks, right? So our next card is the strength that you will be gathering in this year. And that is the Knight of Swords. Um, a feeling strongly inspired with a motivation to act on that inspiration. Um, which again, turning over here to the heavy energy is refreshing because after feeling the weight, it's like you have been carrying a weight on your back this time and you're stronger for it. It's like you've gained the muscle for it that's um is helping you bring things forth in your life now. And if you see the dynamic of this card, this guy is rushing forward. Um, and I had just had the vision of a car like lurching forward after being stuck in the snow. You know, when the your car finally gains traction and it lurches forward, it's kind of like that. It's like um, the kinetic energy that you've been gathering while you've been held back um, is going to aid you moving forward. Um, there's also a message of not letting yourself uh, be like down and depressed. That you will be rising to any challenge and you won't let challenges um, deter you in getting to the things that you want. Your next card is challenges and the growth that you'll be having in this coming year, which is the sun. So the challenge is seeing things in a positive light, right? Over here we have seeing things in in darkness. This is positive. Um, I don't see that that's actually going to be that big of a challenge for you. Aries, you guys don't stay in pessimism for very long. It's almost as if, your attention spans aren't long enough for that. And I don't mean that as an insult. That's actually a strength of yours. Like things are difficult, but you can get past them quicker uh, than others because it's like onward and upward. What's the next thing? Sagittarius is very much like that as well. Um, so there it is. Spirit is calling this a challenge. Maybe it's because of the residual dark energy, but the sun is coming up in your life, um, which will be a pleasure for you. Your next card is what you're releasing, which is the moon, which is contrast to the sun here. The moon is a lack of clarity. Of course, you have lack of clarity when things are difficult and you have Pluto and Capricorn. and you have a destructive energy in your life. Whenever you're trying to build something, it falls apart. Um, and it can be difficult to see your path forward. That is going to be dissolving in this year. Okay. Your next card is what wants to emerge in your life, which is the King of Wands, the innovator, the fearless innovator. That this is you, the fiery innovator, the Aries innovator, the one who has an inspiration, a spark of inspiration, and who goes for it. He's not held back by doubt or pessimism. He is ready to go. So your next card is emotion and love. Um, so you have the Four of Swords, which brings calm and gratitude and reflection. This is the knight in the Middle Ages who lies down in a coffin after a battle to reflect on the fact that he is still alive and he is fortunate to be still alive and how he can reflect on his path up to this point. Okay. But what it means for you in your reading is um, overcoming, taking control of your emotion and being calm when you are angry or feel overly emotional, which is going to be important in this year because you are going to be embarking on a new path and innovating new things. And that is going to be frustrating at times. And being overly emotional is going to hinder your production. Okay. So your next card is career and material path. And you have the Ace of Cups, which I love to see here for you, um, which is loving what you do, which can be for many of you something new in your life where before you faced could have faced drudgery in your life every day, like, oh, I gotta get up and make the donuts, like the old Dunkin' Donuts commercial with the guy getting up at dawn, gotta make the donuts. This is you getting up, leaping out of bed, like, yay, I have this fun task to do. That's tied to your career, right? So this is an exuberant feeling about your path forward. Lovely. I love this for you. Aries, you deserve it. You've been through quite a bit. It's time to enjoy life, right? So, your next card is guidance, spiritual guidance and higher wisdom, which is the Queen of Pentacles. So, this means spirit is trying to guide you towards material abundance and stability, which is what you may have felt over here in the feeling restricted and unstable. Here is the stability that you crave over here. So you're bringing in this energy, but it is going to dissolve as the year progresses. And you're going to enjoy the journey. Your next card is life purpose. That's going to be developing in this year, which is strength. So I was telling the other signs that you cannot ask other people for your life purpose. A reader, psychic reader, intuitive reader, uh, tarot reader, diviner, whatever they're using as a tool, can never tell you what your purpose is, right? Um, because that is an individual thing and is not supposed to be revealed to you. It is something that you are supposed to grow into. Your purpose is baked into your journey, right? So I'm giving you that preamble for any of you who are looking for a straight answer, because you're never going to get the straight answer. But what Spirit wants to tell you is your purpose is going to, in this leg of your journey, which is this year, you are going to find purpose in the things that bring you joy and make you feel importance. And the things that you have become skilled in. And your karmic lessons that have brought you mastery. Now there's a lot to unpack there. Let's do karmic lessons. Really important. The difficulty that you went through was not in vain. They weren't meant to bring you strength, to have you work on mastery over certain difficulties. An example is overcoming adversity, right? Low vibration, where people have pissed you off in the past. And this is an especially difficult task for Aries. You guys are fiery, your tempers can flare, right? You dealing with difficulty here for many, many years. And over the years, learning how to not get angry and not let your temper run away from you, right? Is part of the strength. In dealing with these things that upset you with calm and patience and love, that is all part of strength here. And in doing all of that and learning all of those lessons that I just mentioned is going to help you move in your purpose. Part of learning your purpose is about the journey, not the destination. And I was just telling, it was either Pisces or Aquarius that Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz could have found out, like Glinda the Good Witch could have told her in the very beginning, oh, just click your heels and you'll make it there. You'll be home in a jiffy, right? But there was a journey that she had to take first before she got there. Um, And in that journey, she gained a whole lot of strength from her karmic lessons, right? So I think you get the picture. Should be pretty clear now. You are moving towards your purpose in gathering your strength. Your last card is your outcome. What you're going to accomplish in this year. Overcoming difficulty. But see, we were talking about this already. This isn't reverse, right? No. This is overcoming the things um, that don't serve us. That if we are not careful, can rule our lives. And a good example of that is what we were talking about before with our temper, right? People who are like, I'm not by any means saying that you're a Karen, um, Aries, so please don't think that. But I'm using the example of Karens because Karens fit in very well with the devil here. Karens don't have control of their emotions, right? These two are chained to the devil, but they can easily unchain themselves, right? A Karen can easily calm down and think rationally, but lets her or his emotions rule him or her, right? That's what this is. They are being ruled by this negative um, energy that doesn't serve them, but they're letting that negative uh, energy run away from them like wild horses. But you are overcoming that. You are coming into your higher vibration here and ascending and letting go of the things that have power over you that should not have power over you, like temper, like doubt, anxiety, negative self talk. Because we want to be over here in stability and abundance and inspiration and, and productivity. And this gets in the way of that. So we are shedding that. Okay. So, oh, yeah, I was just about to close this reading, but no, we need to do advice. Higher self in this line. Sacred Destiny. Okay. We're going to do a card from Sacred Destiny, the Sacred Destiny deck. Okay, this deck is too big for me to shuffle. Okay, hold on, I'm getting there. This one. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. New beginnings. Wow. Chills. Pisces got the same one. And Wow. New beginnings, Aries. Can I say more? I mean, there's not much to say about this. There is a new energy, a new chapter that you are starting. Um, I don't think that's a new notion for you. You felt that in the past year. It's like, and I also told Pisces this. Last year was kind of like um, the moment before dawn where the sky is lightening, but the sun isn't quite up yet. But now you see the sun coming up over the horizon, right? And you're absorbing all of that new and positive energy that's going to burn away the negative energy in your life. It's a beautiful reading, Aries. You guys, I love reading for Aries because you guys always have um, just the overly positive readings that really inspire me because I am a Capricorn sun. So we always have difficulty in things moving slow for us. So it's fun to watch the things going, you know, things are exciting and moving fast for you guys. I love it. So uh, there's nothing else to say, Aries, other than you guys are badasses. You're very good at seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Not every not everyone is, not like the earth signs. We have it more difficult than you. You can see that light and you are starting to move by that light. I hope that inspires you. I hope that it's starting to burn away this dark feeling, foggy feeling that you've had so that you can start moving to better days. Um, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Um, I'm trying to grow my channel, and it is growing. I just got to 1,000 subscribers recently. Thank you to all of you that helped me get there. If you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe. Even if you think you're subscribed, have a quick look anyway. So quick gesture costs you nothing and really does help the channel grow. Um, so don't forget the notification bell too, because I have a whole lot of new videos coming. You have yearly, monthly, weekly, um, bonuses, and a bunch of other categories that's going to come this month. Astrological, and maybe if I have time, we'll do some timeless ones too. So don't miss them. If you are really inclined to helping this channel, what I would really appreciate you doing is going to have a look at my playlists. I have a bunch of them made. There's an Aries playlist and many others. Choose one, put it on autoplay, and have it on as background noise as you go about your daily tasks. Even as you're winding down in bed and letting it run while you sleep, because watch hours are everything to help a channel grow. So thank you for your effort and thank you in advance. I will speak to you guys soon. I love you, Aries. Love, light, and many blessings.